folks, welcome back to another review with yours truly, Sam Healey, and I have a guest here. His name is Aiden! He's my youngest, and this is one of his favorite games to play right now, so he's going to join me on this review. Basically, Ice Cool is a game where you're flicking penguins around. Seems kind of dangerous, but it actually isn't. It's very fun, very easy. 2 to 4 players, plays very quickly. So I'm going to show you how to play it. Say your line.
Let's get down to the table.
In Ice Cool, you are basically taking on the personas of little Weeble Wobble penguins. It is a penguin flicking game, which at first sounds predatory, but it really isn't, because you're basically going to be taking your little Weeble Wobble penguins and flicking them in different ways to try to get them through doors or to try to catch the other guys that are running around the school, depending on what your role that particular round is. Now, it is a box-in-a-box game, as denoted by the box cover here, and what that simply means is that everything that you see here fits within this box once you have it all packaged away nice and neat. On each turn, or each round, 3 penguins are going to be taking on the role of students, trying to grab a snack while skipping class, basically, is what we're going on here. And then 1 is going to be the hall monitor trying to catch them while they try to get those snacks. Now the round ends when either the hall monitor gets the ID cards of all 3 of the other penguins, or when 1 penguin has gotten all 3 of their fish from the doorways. And the way they do that is by passing through that doorway. So a round would begin with the 3 students starting over here in the classroom and the hall monitor starting anywhere within the red outline of the kitchen area. So the students would have to take their turn. Let's say that yellow goes first. They would have to place their penguin on this dot here in the middle of the classroom, and then they would be able to go first. And so they might flick just straight through that thing. Now they don't get anything if there isn't anything here. They're just safe for that round. Now it's interesting to note here though that there are some flicking techniques. If you just flick straight, you're just going to go straight and that's pretty much it. But you can also kind of flick down and graze across the head and make it jump. I'm really bad at this. But you can make it jump and so forth and so on, or you can kind of brush it off to the side here and make it curve. Again, this is very difficult. If you don't, okay, there we go. Got it through the doorway. But you can make it kind of curve like that if you flick it in such a way. Now, it's important to note here that if you get caught on the doorway, you don't go all the way through it, you're not counted as having gone through it, which is important because in order to get one of these fish, you have to go through this in 1 complete turn. And if you get stuck on it, well, you don't actually get the fish that round. And so they've gone, and now it's the hall monitor's turn. And the hall monitor is just wanting to hit. And again, he can start anywhere in this area here. So we're just wanting to hit these 2 things. So in that case, I would actually take the yellow ID card of students, yellow. So you can put yellow on the closest red line that's there, and then they can pretty much go from their turn on. So we come through that, actually went through two of them, and so at this point, yellow would take theirs, and now they have that point. Now, whenever you take one of your fish, you also take one of these scorecards. And these scorecards go from 1 to 3. And 1 has a special ability to where if you play 2 of these together, you don't throw them away, you just play them together, then you can actually make another move. But that would be placed face down. And then blue would get to go next, and since we're right there, we can go on to the red line. and they'll come through there, which allows him to take off his and grab a card. And then red is going to be able to over here and go through, and then they get their and go forward. And then it would be hall monitor's turn again. So we're going to go ahead and go through this door. Oh, didn't go through the door at all. But anyway, you get the idea. The first person to either the end of the round conditions are simply the first student to get all of their fish, or the hall monitor has collected all 3 ID cards. Whichever one does that is the end of the round. Now, at the end of the round, the hall monitor takes as many ID cards that they have and turns them in for scorecards for the end of the game. Then you play through as many rounds as there are players, with a different player taking on the role of the hall monitor each round, and whoever has the most points in scorecards at the end of the game wins. So that's Ice Cool. It's a really simple game to play, not difficult at all. Even Aiden does well at it. And so, you know, that lucky shot can always come in and wreak havoc. But Aiden, would you smile? Good night. What's wrong with you? What do you think about the game?
Well, it's not kind of bad, but it's just really fun for me because I get to flick the penguins around, and when I hit Dad, he just gets really active.
All right, so you really do enjoy the game. Is flicking the penguins hard, or is it easy?
Well, it's kind of easy because you just flick it.
Yeah. Can you do other things too? Can you make it do special things?
Yeah, because when you hit the head, it makes it jump.
Okay. Can you make it do curves and stuff like that too?
Yeah, when you hit it really hard, it spins around and around.
All right. So, have you ever had it go through 2 doorways at the same time on one hit?
Yeah, when Daddy got home from a different state, we were playing it with my
sister.
My sister Catherine too, and it was really fun.
Okay. So, how many days a week would you play this game if we would let you? Out of 7, how many days?
80.
80? So you'd play it 80 days out of 7? Okay. Well, that makes sense. All right. So basically, I enjoy the game a lot, actually, which is why I had both of us do it, because you have a 5-year-old's opinion of the game, which he's saying he likes it, right? Okay. And then you have a 40-some-odd-old man saying that I like it too. So that's a cool thing to say, because you have such a large gap of ages, right?
Yes.
And both of us can really enjoy playing the game. So it's a very special game in that respect, because all levels of people, all ages of people can enjoy playing this game, and that's one of the things that I really enjoyed about it a lot. These little penguins are very cool. They're a little weeble wobbly. I remember having a R2-D2 weeble wobble when I was a kid, and I used to beat the crud out of that thing. You don't know what a weeble wobble is, because they don't have them anymore. But really enjoyed that mechanism, having them spin around and that type of thing. So he likes playing yellow, so Z will like that a lot, because that's Z's favorite color too. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. No, you didn't? So anyway, that is Ice Cool. How many thumbs up will you give Ice Cool, Aiden?
My whole body.
Your whole body up? How about just thumbs? You only have 2 of them, so how many thumbs up are you going to give? 10? 10 thumbs up. Again, that's normal for the Dice Tower. I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 thumbs up as well. A great family game. If you have not picked this up, which you may not have, it's still relatively new, give it a go and check it out, and then probably purchase it afterwards, because it really is that neat of a game. So that is Ice Cool. See you on the flip side. Okay, that's. Thank you.